Hi everybody, my name is Snake Eyes BP 1980 on the PlayStation 4 system, Xbox 360, YouTube, Twitch, and PC. Right now we're doing PC, and I wanted to, if you guys haven't read the description below, we're going to do a how to use an OBS. Well, as you can see, I have my own OBS, but I want to show you guys how to actually get an OBS to your computer so that you can actually do your own version of playing PC games. And then I'm going to walk bit by bit or whatever of how to actually make certain things work on your OBS. First of all, let's go ahead and get over to the computer screen or whatever, and I'll show you guys everything. So here we go. As you can see, we got the OBS right now working with the on the website. You have to go to obsproject.com. Now, you want to go and download the OBS to your system and stuff like that. And as you can see, this is on record, and I'm really sorry about this, but I'd rather do it on a record and let you guys know all about what's going on. So if you had any questions, please leave it in the description below, and I will get the do another like stream content like this for OBS for you guys, so that if you want to do your own content or whatever, that's up to you. But please do understand, do come back and be able to see my content and everything. I would appreciate you guys doing that. Now, as you can see, the OBS download is available to go and download. You click on it, and it will you'll have to follow the steps to download and stuff like that. Once you get that, now the fun part is after you get it downloaded. It will be a clean slate over here, and you want to start a new project, so you want to start up like making a title screen. So let's go with a title. I'm going to go with Snake, and it will start a new scene. As you can see here, there was absolutely nothing that we were that has or whatever. So I'm going to walk you step by step or whatever through this screen here so that you guys can see what's going on. Now, let's say you want to, you go like, hey Snake, how did you get your webcam to work? Well, there is a feature here that I have specifically for a webcam. Now, you go to source, and I think it's in video capturing device, and as you can see right here is a webcam. You could type up whatever the webcam device it might be or whatever. If it comes up or whatever, that's great, that's awesome, it will work for you. But I'm using my own little tiny webcam, even though it's not very, it's not 100% like an actual camera that you guys, some of the pros on YouTube are using, but I'm using a little tiny dinky camera. It's all I have. I also have added the little thing off to the side here that I want to touch bases too, but I will get to that later. Now we're going to come back to this screen here, and we're going to show you guys different things or whatever. Like I'm supposed to have an additional there's an add-on screen here. I'm still working on doing this add-on, which is happens to be Streamlabs. And as you, I'm going to go ahead and log into my YouTube. Yes. Allow. And I don't care if you guys sent me emails and stuff like that. I will try to respond to you guys and everything. But What we are going to look at in here is supposed to be alert box. This is a this alert box screen here from the Streamlabs will help this little screen to pop up, like so, and like so, and like so, and I mean, each and every one of these should be able to work on the live stream, and somehow, some way, when somebody comes new to the live stream, nothing happens while I am on the PS4, because there's nothing there for the PS4. It just goes right to YouTube. If I'm on PC and I'm still trying to figure out why is it not working the way it should, I'm still working on that. But that's not all that we can do. There's also, you can do images and stuff like that, like these little icons that I have here on the screen here below me, like right about right here, these two, and then you get this textile right here. You can work with whatever I'm going to go ahead and come back over here. I'm going to show you that there is on here, you can do images, and as you can see, there's 3 images here dealing with YouTube or whatever. I got this these 2 icons or whatever. I got another a YouTube image. I don't know where I gotten that from, but I don't know what the Snake 2 and or whatever. But okay, Snake 2, second Snake 2, and there's supposed to be a second Snake 1, wherever it may be. Okay, the YouTube image is the my image icon that I had previously. Now, there's a lot of things you can do or whatever to making the image icon to work. You can go to image and you can type up, let's go with snake. We're using the word snake for anything and everything. So let's go with snake. No, so it's already there. Let's go with eyes. If I don't have available, we could actually file a browser, or we could put a file browser and put whatever you got on your browser, whatever images you have, you can click on it. Like, okay, so you want an image of a car or something like that. I have, let's use this one here. My dad's old Plymouth Barracuda before it got remodeled to looking a little bit better. So let's use this image icon. So we want to use this image, but we want it smaller. Well, the whole aspect is you want to use the Alt on the keypad, and you can change the Alt of the diameter or the out border of the camera. As you can see, I've actually changed it, and it's able to do so. So that was what the Plymouth Barracuda looked like a long time ago. It was really an old car, but still, we're going to go ahead and we're going to delete that because it was a great idea. I wanted to show you how to put an image on there. You can download any image you want onto your computer, but be aware of what you're going to put onto your OBS. It may take a huge difference between what you want on the channel and what you don't want on the channel. To make, let's say, if you want to stream your channel or whatever, or your computer, I have there's a whole different setups here. Trying to figure out which one it is. Okay, so let's say window capturing. If you want to just capture a game or something like that, or something like a something down the road. I captured that the ZSNES an emulator, which would have made the screen pop up to show you guys this type. Oh, here, I'll even go over to, it's supposed to have been right there. This is that emulator that I was talking about. This here is this emulator. Although it's not on this screen, but if I really want to, I can move it, move the screen source up to my closing, and then bring up this, and then that'd be fine. At least you guys know that this works with the system by, you know, doing whatever. But here, I'll even go a step further and showing you guys something in here. There's a file RO. Because there's a snake, you can't use the same file as. So let's go with eyes. And as you can see, it's already pre-made, predestined. I already have that up already. You have to be aware of what you're doing with the games and stuff like that, or what you want on the screen, or whatever. But again, as you can see, it's popped on the screen here. You can still resize it normally by not pressing a key button, and you can make it bigger or smaller. Or if you want to crop off the top or whatever, and you want it just the gameplay only, you can bring it down. And then let go of the Alt, which is ALT on the keyboard, and then you can resize from there. Either way, it still doesn't really matter what it does. You could still do a lot of stuff to working with that. Now, to get the let's go ahead and skip this. Let's go ahead and close this out. We're going to need to close this out. So there we go. That has been an easy project to do. Now, if you really wanted to push the envelope a little bit more, and like this, you see down below, or you can see what I'm going to do with the webcam. You can see this little icon right here, the timer. We could do a lot of things with it. We can pull it into the image, and it would just be fine or whatever. As you can see, I can actually look like I'm holding it. But the thing is, with this timer here, there is a lot to work with. Now, I'm going to go over to this my website here, and I'm going to show you guys what I did. So let's go ahead and go back to full screen. And as you can see, I typed up YouTube live counts. Now, go down to here where it says livecount.net. You click on it, even though it would automatically give you a name or whatever, whatever it may be. It might say Bart, and Bart only has so many, you know, stuff going on right now. But you can type up your user tag on the YouTube, and you have to spell it all the correct way, and you will see what your live account is. Now, what I did previously is that I shrunk it. But I want to get to to let you know about this first before I went into any more details on the how I got the counter on there. You get this counter, you want to highlight the link right above here, copy it, and then you're going to have to go back to the OBS, and I'm going to go back to the webcam. This here will give you information here that I want to look at. What you want to look for is media source. Nope, that's not it. You want to look for, can't be seen because seen is over here. Display. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Browser source. Yes. Okay, so when we're here, you want to type up whatever you want to type up. Let's go ahead and type up eyes. Okay. Once we're here, you can actually put the URL in this box here, and you want to paste it in the box. So you want to click on it, and there's the live count. As you can see, I can actually move this around or whatever. It's the same. This is what this is here. It's the same number account and everything. It's normally the same thing. But like I said, you can actually press the Alt button down and you can adjust your little screen or whatever to how far you want to go with it, or how wide you want to go with it. You know, if you want to keep the whole thing up, it's up to you. Although it's covering my face, I'm really sorry about that. So I'm going to bring it over here. And as you can see, you could do a lot of things with OBS or whatever, but be aware, as you can see down below in this box down here, this is my volume box. And this volume box has to read your microphone, and right now my camera's got my microphone. You may your first time use of it and it doesn't read it, please go ahead and close out the OBS first and then bring it back in, and you can actually get something to work for you down the road. It's done that twice to me already. First time I've used it, and the second time when I had to reinstall it back to the system or whatever. Actually, it was already in the system, but once I had to reuse it again, it actually kicked out from that. But now you know about the live counts or whatever, what you want to do with that and stuff like that. I can actually go ahead and delete that, remove it, yes. And as you can see, I still have my own original live count number right here. You can also do a lot of things like text. Let's show you the text part. The text, we can actually go here and go to text GDI plus. You want to click on that, and you have all of these here. I have a lot of them. I have this welcome, which is this welcome to Snake Eyes BP 1980s channel. I have the Snake Eyes BP right here. I think the hope is this thing down here, which is the scroll across the screen. We will talk about this a little later, or if you guys are very interested in looking up this or whatever, look it up in how to scroll words on an OBS, and this will give you a hint of how to doing it. This is a continuous loop, so even if it's, you know, there's a stop somewhere, you could still have it keep looping. There's also, I got a hope, I got a channel, thanks for watching. You can find all out of that. Thanks for watching is right here. I'm glad to have that there. Let's go ahead and take a look at, right here's the channel. So this is the channel information. Let's see here, where's hope? Oh, hope to see you all in the next live stream. So that's usually my lines whenever I end the live stream or whatever. In an actual chat room, I will type that up. I don't normally say that because that's a Markiplier thing, and I don't want to say that in the as my videos and stuff like that. But I just want you guys to know that that's there because due to the fact that I am presenting it as a way of talking to you guys and not saying those words or whatever, even though I said it. I don't think it's pertinent to to Markiplier, but I'm not ending with the live stream like that. So and how to make these to work. So we're going to go back to here. So how to make that to work? How to get the text to work? So what we're going to do is we're going to say eyes. Again, that it's just a formal way of saying stuff like that. You can choose whatever font you want. I usually like this Comic Book Sans. I'm going to italicize and bold it and go with that. So I'm going to say, hi world. And then we're going to go ahead and click here, and as you can see, this hi world is way up here and right up here where it appears most of the time when you grab it. Now we're going to pull this over to a dark spot, which is down here, and we're going to blow it up. Okay, now you can, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, you can change this by, you can alt it, and you can move the used to been able to, you can expand it so that you can see the thing, but alt means you can actually adjust it down, but you can't adjust it any higher. So be aware of what your words look like, so that when you do type up certain words on your channel, please be aware of what type of font size it is, because the OBS does not read certain fonts to be able to extend it a little bit further than it would be if you have a certain font and everything. So as you can see, it's totally not good or whatever. But you can actually move this all over the place and stuff like that, and you can adjust it the way you want. So we're going to go ahead and remove that. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content so far. As I said before, I'm still trying to figure out why the screen does not appear like this every time somebody subscribes to the channel when I am on PC. I still have yet to see, and the thing is, the only way this will appear is if the person was brand new to the channel. So if you come up with a brand new name or whatever to the channel and you want to see the name appear, then that's awesome. But again, be aware, do not do it too many times, because if you do it so much or whatever, YouTube might look into the whole situation of manipulating names and stuff like that on the channels and stuff like that. So be aware of that. Also, I also have this super chat. Wish there was a way of actually seeing that appear once in a while. Also, I can adjust the wordings if I really want to for the super chat by coming in here and looking at not volume, text. Okay, so messages, we want it to be a little bit bigger in size, and there we go. Is that going to cut it? So we're going to run a super chat. I don't see any difference on that. So I'm going to extend the message. I'm hoping this is just the message itself, not the you know, the big screen message that appears. It looks like it's changing this part of the whole thing, is what I'm seeing. It's not changing the text message or the information that's underneath that. Font size, okay, so we're going to keep that. Can't add bad vibrations to it. Well, let's give it a run. I'm going to run it up to here, and I'm going to see what happens when I do it this way. If it's what I think it is. Nope. It's not changing a darn thing to it. Okay, so I guess I'll go with font size there, and okay, question mark. The Font size of a pixel related to the range between, okay, so that's understandable. How to make the font, the value should increase. Okay. So let's see what this would do. We're going to test run this. It still looks like it's still the same or whatever. Right in the middle of the screen where I want to if I was going to live stream it. But it doesn't seem like it's anything important or anything that's different than what it would be. So I just want to let you guys know how to use your OBS and how to work them in. Basically what I did, how to, now this is another form of, I'm going to go ahead and close this out because there's something more important than what I just showed you there. How to, say, move certain items, like, let's use this, and move to be able to move it to one of these other scenes that I've already done. Say, like, I want to do a webcam. Let's go ahead and take the webcam. We're going to copy it. We're going to go to Snake and then go to the source, and we're going to go ahead and hit paste. As you can see, my face just appeared on the top part of the screen, but yet I can actually adjust this so that you guys can see me a lot easier. And I'm going to do a little walkthrough a little bit here, how this happened or whatever. So I'm going to go back to here. So what happened is that when I did the copying and pasting and stuff like that, you want to go to where it says paste reference, and once you click it in the source or whatever, then you can it will pop up whatever you copied. Let's say I'm going to choose a thing that okay, let's choose this this counter here. And this counter is going to appear where it's at right now. So let's go ahead and copy. Let's go ahead and copy the counter, and we're going to put it in the full live stream here. Now, when you go to here, you want to go ahead and put it to copy paste. Now, do you remember where it was on the screen in the previous screen? It was like down. It was like down here somewhere, where like what you did over here, like this part here. Now, when you put it in here, it's going to be right here, as I'm going to show you. So we're going to go ahead and paste reference, and there it is. Now, it really doesn't matter what's going to happen. You can adjust this and move this all over the place. But when you stop it right where it's at, and you go like, okay, I want to copy this and I want to paste it somewhere else, it will paste where you last left this icon at. But if you were over here on this one, like this screen here, down below, you can see the image icon. You want to copy it, you can still place it somewhere else in the screen, like that. Now, if I was going to copy this one, which is down here, copy, and then place it on the open live stream, and then I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to paste that right. So, like I said, you can move anything wherever you want it. If you copy and pasting it, it will stay where it's at. It could do the same thing with your camera. It could do the same thing with all the other stuff or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this, and I'm going to go back to the full screen. Like I said, you could do it with anything. You could do it with the, let's go ahead and get rid of the second, both the counters, because this is going to be part of a normal live stream or whatever. But I just want to let you guys know about what's going on or whatever. So remove that. Yep. So you can. There's a lot of things you can move. You can move the webcam. You can move the add-on. You can move it, whatever your image is or whatever. You can, one of the icons, like this one right here, you can remove the another icon that I had right here. I also have the Snake Eyes BP, which is right here. You can move any of these all over the place, and if you copy and paste it to your next set of screen, then that will be great. But with that being said and done, I am going to go ahead and come over to here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content, and I do appreciate you guys being here. I'm sorry about the glare of the computer screen and stuff like that, but I do appreciate you guys being able to be here and everything, and enjoying the content of how to work with an OBS system. I gave you a few pointers. I did not really go into in-depth details about this part over here, but I want to let you guys know. Right here it says stop recording, which is record what you're recording at the moment in time from the start and finish, and then you can go to use your Windows Movie Maker. I'm waiting for this to load up. I have not actually touched this in a long while, but once you get this up and running or whatever, I want to suggest that once you save your once the stuff gets saved and you know where it went, you can put that particular video into this, and you can trim down the both sides of the closing and opening of a video so that you can actually do what you can to be able to put it on YouTube, which you can go over here and hit the save movie or whatever and work with that. Other than that, if you have any other questions, I can do it in a much later video if you guys really want me to. That would be appreciated. Let me know in the description below what you thought about this startup video of how to work with an OBS video. If you really enjoy the content, go ahead and hit that hit that like button. If you really want to see more of my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and next to it will be a bell. That bell will tell you when the next time when I'll be available online or whenever I can be. My dog JJ is like right down here. He's always near me at all times. JJ, I love you. Well, we got to tell everybody here we got to get going. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Please do come back and see me next time. Until then, bye for now.